minds those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And this is now today's lineup.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
The action has already started. Now it's Castellanos. Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, they can break here. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Neres. Castellanos. And a chance! There it is! The breakthrough strike. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Number 11, Tati Castellanos.
Chelsea break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Searching passes played there. That'll be a throw. Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. DiMarco plays it short. And here's Pulisic. And he's there to belt it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Pulisic. Chelsea finding their passes. DiMarco. Pulisic goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Castellanos, he has a look up. Oh, great header! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
DiMarco. That's a cute ball. Pulisic in acres of space out wide. Miners goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pulisic. That is a brilliant interception. 15 minutes till half-time. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Flings in across. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's good vision. Oh, good take in a good area.
This is the time you need that pace.
Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
DiMarco. Lukumi. And it's McTominay. And here's Castellanos. Now it's Castellanos. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. David Neres. Nice looking ball. That has been knocked clear. It's their second corner of the game. DiMarco goes short.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. DiMarco. Good ball, good. Can he finish? Now, how often do you see that?
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And they win it back again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Everyone, please welcome our
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Chelsea 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Miners. And that has put paid to that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now it's Pulisic. He's picked his way through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's McTominay. Now it's Castilla. Can he finish? Tries to get it clear.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Pulisic shoots! Sticks it away! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic. Christian Pulisic.
Chelsea are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And they're back on the ball again. Castellanos under intense pressure.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Goes for the shot! And that's wide.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
"60 minutes played. There's a sharp little ball here. Castellanos goes for a shot! No mistake! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Chelsea are having a ball. Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
There's a quick free kick. La Padula. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a good ball. And the shot! He scores! And he celebrates his 30th goal.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Christian Pulisic.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Castellanos! Pulisic! No, it's wide.
Pulisic probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Pulisic. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
13. Udes.
Neres. And the shot! David Neres. And here's Vlahovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Vlahovic. Lovely. Oh, shooting chance! Danger averted for now. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. Koopmeiners. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. Incoming delivery. Header! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Is number 21. David Neres. David Neres. David Neres.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now this could be a chance. Look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, no question, that's a foul. McTominay. Bounce of McTominay! He's scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
90 minutes is number 2. McTominay. McTominay! McTominay! 6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Lapadula. He's going for goal! Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a very decent ball now. There's the shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Neres receives it in a good position here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Just a quick request today for